Alright, going to do my trade breakdown from today being the 15th of October 2025. Today I had one break-even trade and one trade that hit take profit. You can see them on screen here now. I'm going to run them down for you quickly. I do just want to say, if you guys do enjoy these videos where I do these trade breakdowns, please leave a like and subscribe as it will help out a lot. Anyway, stop yapping, I'll get into these trade breakdowns. I do copy trade these accounts, so that is how in this video I will say, okay, this trade only made $950, but in total it was like 2.75 or 2.85 grand. That's just how that works, basically. I copy trade accounts. Okay, market open, hop onto the 1 minute here. Instantly bearish. My bias for today was pretty neutral. I knew we could either go up and try fill in that gap from when Trump was talking, or we could go fill in the new week opening gap and go bearish. So I was initially looking for shorts to go bearish, but I ended up taking one short and one long. Or sorry, two shorts today, but I did almost take a long as well. Alright, so first trade here, we had this 5 minute fair value gap, which got inversed quite nicely on that first candle. The 1 minute actually basically inversed it, and then the 2 minute. But I wanted to see the 5 minute inverse it before I took the trade, which is what I did. Break even was at this 5 minute low over here. Price came down, started off, showed pretty good momentum coming to the downside. Again, did the same thing, showed good momentum to keep coming down. However, we did retrace back up here. I believe it was down here we went break even, and then on the next candle we literally got break even just like that. Bit annoying. This short was targeting the London lows, so I thought it was a pretty strong draw on liquidity. However, it didn't play out, and that just happens sometimes, so you know, it's all good. Just learn for next time. Yeah, okay, we'll get into the second trade. Price then became very, very bullish, which I wasn't really expecting, if I'm being honest with you. There was actually one really nice trade in there somewhere, I think. Possibly this one here, yeah. It's like a really small inverse, but that was quite a nice entry. I possibly wouldn't have taken that one. I would have waited to see this one here get inversed, which we did on this candle here. Up to you if you would have taken that or not. I think there's actually a nicer entry on the 3 minute. Where was it? There was definitely an entry on the 3 minute somewhere. Anyway, didn't end up taking any of those. Oh yeah, there it is there, just there. Go inverse nicely. Didn't end up taking any of those as we proceeded to push up. Then consolidated for quite a while, I'm not going to lie, it's painful watching that. There was a couple of 5 minute gaps and stuff, like a big gap here that we just like refused to inverse for ages. Eventually we did start showing some bearish momentum, so at this point I started looking for a short. There was this 5 minute gap here, no, 3 minute and a 5 minute, yeah. So I took my trade off the 3 minute. For the second one, closed quite nicely. After respecting it a few times, we closed nicely, entered in shorts. There wasn't really a whole lot to target on this trade apart from either this bottom wick down here, which I didn't really trust because of how the market was moving today. We were very, very bullish. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to take a bit of a smaller trade here. So I was just like, okay, I'm going to target this wick down here, which is what I did. And it hit full TP very, very nicely. I believe it was only a couple of minutes it actually took. 1, 2, 3, 4 minutes it took to hit full TP, which is not bad at all. So yeah, that was my 2 trades from today. If you guys did take a trade today, let me know which one you took. If you guys would also like to see some sort of like educational videos, I was thinking about doing some of that. Let me know in the comments down below and I'll get on to that. Anyway, have a nice day and I hope to see you in the next trade recap.